Hello, YouTube friends! Welcome back to the Skidmark Performance YouTube channel. We're continuing work on the 67 Pro Touring Camaro. Those words should help the algorithm find us. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Last video, you saw a lot of the interior go in, not all of it, and you know, the internet really let me know that I was absolutely gonna die the first time that I drove the car with those 4-point harnesses. So, the intent the whole time has been to put in a harness guide bar, so we're going to do some of that today. And I did some more interior stuff since the last video. And I'll tell you what, I put in the quarter windows, these quarter windows, I put those in on both sides with the door panels or the interior panels that go along with those. I was going to videotape that whole process. I did the first one. You know, I watched videos on YouTube myself and see how this is done, because this car came without any of that stuff installed, so I had no idea. I installed them using that video. It was still a struggle. So I just was like, somebody's going to do a better video than me on this, or already has. I know somebody already has. So I just skipped over that. And let me show you what I've done. All right, so here's one of the quarter windows, and I actually replaced the glass, and I put a green tinted glass in there to match the rest of it, because my flush mounted glass all has a slight green tint to it as well. And I even, here, turning the funky little handles, even got that going down. So there you can see the panel on the other side. Yeah, so, all right, now let me show you what's going on here with this harness guide bar. So I bought these bolt-on pieces, and they are designed to bolt to this size of roll bar, and they bolt on there pretty securely. So the plan is to put a bent piece of tube here and across and that way, and then the seat belts would actually fasten to the bar. Instead of looping over and then going into the back seat, it'll actually fasten to the bar. So I got some DOM tubing there. I've already bent it on my bender at the track, and now I've got to fit it up, notch it, and I don't have my welder here anymore. I took it back to the track, so I'm just gonna have good enough fitment that when I mark it on these clamps, these tube clamps, that I can just take them off and weld it at the track and bring it back, and it should, in theory, all just fit right on there. I pulled the fake carbon fiber wrapped taillight lenses, and I installed Eddie Motorsports billet aluminum pieces in there. Powder coated black. They're really nice, but I gotta say, there's a bit of a problem. The problem is they have stainless steel studs that go in the backside, and they supplied stainless nuts to attach to them. And stainless on stainless, you got to use, I didn't realize that they were stainless on stainless. I thought the nuts were galvanized, so I just went to spin them on, and two of them immediately got galled and seized together. So for the rest of them, I used anti-seize on them, and then there was no problem. But anyways, they are gorgeous. I sure like the way they look. But yeah, I don't know if I've already told you, but building a harness guide bar, it clamps on here, goes like this, goes across and back again, and it is currently at the powder coater. So you'll probably be seeing that later in the video, because it should have been ready today already, actually. Okay, this is the harness guide bar. This is what's going to save my life in the case of an accident. So I'm just going to bolt it in now. I had it powder coated. Should be exactly the same shade as the rest of the roll cage. And yeah, it just clamps on using these clamps. Just like so. Yep, well, and I can move the height up or down. Well, in theory, I can move the height up or down, but I think the roll cage actually angles in slightly. So whatever height I've built this for, that's the height it's going to get bolted in at. So nothing to do but get her in there. We got the seat belts in. We got a fire extinguisher in the middle. guess I could raise that bar up a little bit, but I think that'll be all right. Yeah, so, and it also stiffens up the whole structure. I guess technically it doesn't make the back seat completely unusable, but anyways, well, on to the next thing. I've also done a parcel shelf. So the parcel shelf is now done. You can imagine how tricky it was getting that around the bar, the roll bar. So I actually cut a hole and then a line, like I cut a line in it, and then I slid it over top, and then I hid the line with a piece of carbon fiber vinyl tape. So that's how that is. So anyway, one step closer. Off camera because it's just so time consuming. Let me, uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh no. Oh, there we go. I have a door panel in. There's the door panel. And window crank, this thing. That all works, except it all went terrible. It all went south when I put this seal in. The seal is in correctly. Those are all the factory holes that all pops into. But the door is so hard to get in that I slammed the door, and you can see the results here. This is what's left of my passenger side window, which shattered when I closed the door. So that's not good. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But anyways, the seal is just too tight. So, oh, there it actually closed decent that time. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stop filming now because pretty frustrated over smashing a brand new window. Okay, I've taken the passenger side door panel off so you can see the carnage inside the door. So I don't know what caused it. I suspect that's the culprit right there. I did not have the proper nut. There's a nut goes through there and it's insulated, like it's isolated with rubber. Just as a temporary, because I have one on order, I used this cut down 1/2-inch bolt to hold it. And I guess the metal on metal and the slamming of the door, that's what did it. So yeah, it's on me. That's the only thing, because the window wasn't touching metal anywhere else. Everything else was isolated. So anyways, you live and you learn. Okay, I had a whole bunch of other stuff I had in this video as well, but it was already starting to get like upwards like 20-minute video. We're close to 20-minute video. Too long. I see the stats. I see that people are tuning out after 3/4. So I'm just gonna leave it here, and there's gonna be another video. The footage has already been shot. I just gotta edit it all up and make it all pretty and nice and all that stuff. Anyways, yes, new window is on the way for over there. And behind me, I have a windshield installed and a back window installed. You can't see that because that's for the next video. So come back and watch the next video, and you'll see all, I got just on my right here, I got a brand new part on the front of the car and the windows. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe always. Love that. Love the comments. Leave the comments. Love them. Okay, we'll see you in the next one.